Happy Monday, people. First Monday in the new year. All right, so I am tired today, boy. I stayed up to watch the Steelers Ravens game, and man, that was the best game I watched all weekend, I gotta admit. So we'll talk about that when we get to it. The giveaway of the night is Strange Adventures #1, signed by Tom King. And we do have new books this week, so you don't need me to rehash the old books from 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago now. But let's see what's it coming up on Wednesday. Nightmare Before Christmas, The Shiver of Christmas Town, #1, is out this Wednesday. Let's see. Blue Falcon Dynamite #5 is also out Wednesday. Let's see. Thundercats Lost #10, also out Wednesday. Vampirella #9 is out Wednesday. Hold on a sec here. It was the last book here. Oh, and we have 3 trades that are coming out. Vampirella Archives Volume 2. Red Sonja Empire of the Dam trade. And the Lilo and Stitch Ohana Volume 2 trade is also out on Wednesday. So hang out. We'll get to we'll talk a little football, and we'll get to the books, and we'll find out what Robbie's been doing this weekend. All right, we'll be right back, man. Hey, so we're here. Hey, Robbie, what's going on, bud?
Hey, man, what's up, Rex? Happy to see you here. Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year, bud. So it has been an interesting year of football. Who would have thought that the Seattle Seahawks would be the #1 seed in the NFC?
Who would
Did not see that coming at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold, my God, it's the Jets, dude. Darnold's in the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers is in the playoffs. Who's the quarterback for Rodgers? Was it Darnold? Yeah.
I don't remember.
So it just a lot of the Texans, are in the playoffs.
Who would have thought the Broncos would be like one of the top seeds, and the Patriots up there too? Like, it's a weird bracket.
Yeah, it's been a weird season. Chiefs, the dynasty looks like it's finally over. Trying to think who else got bounced. The Ravens had a pretty crappy year. Not that the Steelers were too much better, but
but the
that
Ravens,
was a very weak division.
The Ravens, man, heartbreaking ending, right? Like heartbreaking ending.
Crap. So whoever says the place kicker is not important is wrong. That game boiled out of that. The missed extra point, and then the missed field goal right at the end. Yep. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, all right, so the Ravens are going, and I figured it would be the weakest game of the day. But next thing you know, that thing starts to drift right, and I'm like, what is going on, man?
Yeah,
that was amazing. So it's been a weird season. Some things are still, consistent with every season. The Cowboys, and I think that the DC is out of there. I think Jerry Jones is going to pull the trigger, but I don't really know if it's his fault.
I think it is his fault, but I get that losing Parsons was not a help, right? But I think the defensive coordinator, whether or not how much of the blame really rests on his shoulders, he's got to be the scapegoat. Jerry's got to make the move there. But like you always say, they're not making the most important move, which is moving Jerry Jones out of that spot.
Yeah, right. Seriously. So now comes the off-season spin as Jerry once again makes his whatever. He's going to say what he's going to say.
It was
how
crazy.
they're
If you look at the numbers, man, Dak had a hell of a year. You know, like
the
it's
offense was
insane.
not the problem. Yeah,
I
the
know.
offense was not the problem.
I know.
The offense was in the top 5 in most categories, I think,
Yep.
throughout the season in the
Sad
NFL.
season, man. Sad season. They gave us
But
a little bit of hope there at the end when they beat the Chiefs and the Eagles, and we thought that maybe, just maybe, but no, nope,
enough.
nope, nope. And as I predicted, they did completely lose to the Giants at the end. Not that it matters, but man, whatever.
Yeah, so
It's
all of a
over
sudden,
for me. It's over for me. So go Bears, go Bills, whatever. I don't care.
well, so locally, the fans, the Birds fans, the Eagles fans, are not thrilled because I thought Chicago was going to lose. It looked, I was flipping between two games, and the lines looked like they were going to win right up until the end, and Chicago wins. So to me, it did to me. So the controversy now is Sirianni rested all these starters, except for Smith, right? So everybody's screaming, and we didn't get home. In the end, what difference did it really make? We would have faced Green Bay, which isn't doing well, admittedly, or the Niners, who are decimated by injuries again. So, and I think Brock Purdy got hurt in the last play or close to the last play of the game.
Oh, wow.
So, in the end, I don't know it made that much difference to us. You know, I think it's better off that that they rest the starters, but I don't know. So, I understand why they played Devontae Smith so he could reach the 1,000-yard mark. But by the same token, why'd you do that last year with Saquon?
Yeah.
Because he could have broken the record, right? So a colleague at work mentioned that, and I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. I can't argue with that. So whatever. So in the end, I don't really care. Yeah, I know it weird. Detroit almost did. I was just disappointed too, obviously, for obvious reasons. I thought that Detroit had a very rough year.
Yeah.
They were just decimated with injuries. So, but it's a tough game. So what can you do about that? You know. So
they keep adding more games every year. It feels like.
Yeah, I know. It does feel like that, but I think this season has been the season of the place kicker because so many games have come down to a miss or make a field goal or extra point. So I think they've shown how much they're worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, on the college side of things, my hated college football rival, the Alabama Crimson Tide, got completely smoked. So I was happy about that. So that was cool. It was a very quiet night down here in Alabama. It really was. It was nice.
So, well, I'm happy to hear that part. All right. So let's do shout outs. Let's see who's in the room. All right. So let me see here. All right. So we have Easy Go Lucky. What's happening, buddy? Preston. What's going on, buddy? Mike Adsbill, but he needs to be on the road, so he's just stopped in to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Mike. Marvel fan, what's going on, buddy? Let's see. I said Easy Go Lucky. Ed Weird. Yeah, I'm sorry about the Lions, but every year, man, just decimated with injuries. Let's see. Space Case, what's happening? Let's see. CJ, what's going on, bud? Lorena, what's happening? Let's see. Who am I? Did I miss anyone? Canadian, what's going on, buddy? Marcus, how you doing, buddy? I think that is everyone, maybe. Let me see. Make sure. I got CJ. Let's see. Goo, what's going on, man? Ryan Riley, what's happening, buddy? And I think that is Barlord. What's going on? I think that's everyone. I think I got everyone. All right. Yeah, it's a tough game. I got to admit, the NFL has parity, and this season kind of proved it. You had teams that you thought would finish at the bottom of the barrel. Now, in the playoffs. I thought that the Chiefs dynasty was getting a little bit. I think everyone was kind of sick of it. So it's coming to an end. It's very hard to, be relevant that many years in a row.
Yeah, it's actually
tough.
astounding that they were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just shows you how talented that team and coaching staff has been. But yeah, you can't maintain it forever, man. I mean, you lose pieces, you lose
Get
a
old.
step. Even just 5 years playing in the NFL is like a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's really hard on you, man.
So Travis Kelce got the 13K. So so the question becomes this: what do you think he's going to do? At this point, I would retire.
I think he's going to marry Taylor Swift and just be like, ha ha,
All
more
the
money
day.
than ever now.
Yeah, I don't see why he'd come back. They lack the tools, the parts. So
Yeah, I don't know, but I
oh,
wouldn't.
and
I would be
weird.
against
No,
it.
man. And don't blame KC. Okay, the NFL promoted the Swifties because it was a demographic that didn't watch football now that all of a sudden cared about football. So I blame the suits in New York on the NFL. It's not really the Chiefs. For me, I've never hated the Chiefs because Andy Reid was a great coach for the Eagles for years. It was time for him to leave when he left. But I was happy to see him have success when he went down to Kansas City. So that's not a bad thing. Well, they make a lot of money, Marvel fan. Robbie Roach, what's going on, buddy? So, Robbie, you're back on tonight, right?
Yes, we are. PCP Movie Night returns for the 2026 season. We're going to be tackling the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World franchise, all 7 movies. I spent all of December watching these movies, and we're going to be talking about them. Joe Corralo will be there, the Uncanny Omar from Near Mint Condition, and some of the other usual misfits are going to be there. All 7 Jurassic movies. It was a fun rewatch, and it should be a fun show tonight. Don't miss it. 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern.
So, this is not a topic we usually touch on, but I'm going to touch on it now. So, a friend gave me a book and recommended it, and it was an actual paperback, believe it or not. Haven't read one of those in a while. So, I started reading it. It is the author of the guy who wrote The Martian, the one that the movie was made out of.
Yeah, like Andy Weir something like that.
Andy Weir. Yes, correct. And this one's called Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, they got a movie coming out with Ryan.
Yeah, that's right here.
Yeah.
So he handed me the book and said, you got to read it. It is, you can't put it down. I have to admit, I am very impressed with the guy. I like his writing. I like his style. Sometimes new writers, they tend to spend too much time explaining crap that no one needs to know about. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, it's like,
well, everybody wants to be a George R.R. Martin or a Tolkien or something like that.
Exactly. Right? And you're describing like a sink. I don't need to know about the sink. Okay. I really don't. Move on.
Bro, you ain't Stephen King. Your third novel should not be, or your fourth novel should not be The Stand.
So exactly. So he doesn't do that. He has a way of writing. He doesn't belabor a point. He doesn't describe things that you don't need to describe. There is a lot of science to it, but it's not in such a way. Did I like Martian the movie? I did. I don't like to watch a movie and go back and read the book. I don't like doing that.
Oh,
I will read a book and then watch a movie if it comes out. Don't ask me why. It's just weird.
So I watched The Martian, obviously because it was a Ridley Scott film. It seemed like a cool idea. Right. I loved the movie. I then got the book and read it. And I was at the bookstore just the other day and they had a big display of Project Hail Mary. And I didn't even realize it was the same writer. Like I knew that it was a movie coming out and I'd seen the trailer. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, that seems kind of Martian-like, just a little bit. But what I remember from The Martian was that it felt to me more like a Michael Crichton kind of pace to it, right? Like Michael Crichton, one of the things I liked about his books was just how quick they were, and they were easily digestible, even though they were mostly a lot of them about science. Not all of them, of course, like Disclosure, Rising Sun. But anyway, I really like The Martian. I'm excited to check out this movie, but I think I'm going to check out the book now that I know it's the same cat, because The Martian was good. And if you like the new one, then yeah, I trust you, especially when it comes to science.
I tell you that the book has been, like that, fast pace, keeps it moving. Things happen quickly. You don't have to suffer through pages and pages of stuff you don't care about to get to the meaty part. It's interesting. He's thrown some curves at me, which I didn't expect. And I like to think I'm pretty seasoned when it comes to reading sci-fi, novels and things like that.
Yeah.
I thought I guessed some issues, but I was wrong. So each time I've gotten to a new part of the book, and he really surprised me. I'm like, I think I know what's going to happen, and I turn the page, and it's not what I thought was going to happen. So far, I am enjoying it. There are a couple of things by the end of the book I want to see how he resolves it. And then he has, apparently, I guess he's only published 3 books. So the third book, which when I'm done with this one, I'm going to try to pick up on Kindle or something. It's called Artemis. I have no idea what it's about, but I like the movie The Martian. I like this book so far. So I'm probably going to pick that one up too, because I think that, so far so good, right? 2 out of 3, read third one. So highly recommended.
That's a pretty good start, man, for a dude, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good start for a writer, for sure.
How many movies have there been, Ryan? Because they only had 3 books listed. The Martian was one, obviously this one, and then Artemis was the third one I saw.
Well, we're talking about a different guy. We're talking about the guy who did Peter Weir is the guy who did Dead Poets Society and The Truman Show.
Oh, that's right.
Andy Weir is the
You're right. So highly recommend this book. Pick it up if you get a chance. Kindle, wherever. It's a good read. So far, so good. So by Wednesday, maybe next Monday, I should be done. So I'll give a full report. So, but there is a lot of science, but it doesn't confuse or bore you. There's math, and I kind of just skim over it. I don't really try to do the math. I just let him explain it. But it again does not really. I don't know how to put it. It's not to the point where it's ultimately super boring.
Yeah,
he's boring you with it.
That's what you can really tell a good writer, like when they're writing about stuff you don't really have an interest in, but you still find the book fascinating, right? Like I feel like that sometimes. I'm a big fan of Brad Meltzer, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of his novels are about the ins and out of like the legal system, and like that's like what? Like I don't care about that, like Supreme Court drama and stuff like that. But his books are actually really riveting. They have that kind of political thriller type thing, kind of like The Firm. Right. Who was that? Grisham? Was that Grisham who did that?
Yeah. John Grisham.
Yeah, like law thrillers, man. Like, isn't it crazy that that's a genre that's really big in novels, especially for a time.
So, Preston, have you read Artemis? Is that why you know that? But a moon colony makes sense. So, yeah,
well, I like a sci-fi writer that writes about space. That's cool. That's really cool.
Well, it's there's always a twist to it, whether it's Asimov or Herbert or whatever. It still has to be human relatable, I think, for people to really, really like the novel.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Weir has done. He's made it relatable, So without giving too much away, the character, the lead, is a nerdy guy who turns out to be a school teacher, but used to be a scientist. Okay. So he's a very human kind of human being, very human, somebody you can relate to, somebody you may already know. So yeah, I'm enjoying it very to the point where I was watching a game last night and reading the book and probably stayed up way too late. That's why I'm so tired.
Isn't that great when you get so wrapped up, all you want to do is just stay in that book as long as possible? Like I just had that happen because I just finished my Lord of the Rings read. I've never read Lord of the Rings. I read all 3 books, and I finished it like on Friday or something. And man, there were days where I was just like, not doing anything today, guys. I'm just gonna stay home and read, man. Like I love it when you get into a book. There's nothing like it, man.
So I have to admit, another thing was I really enjoy reading the paperback again. It's been a while since I read that a paperback format. Usually I use the Kindle. So a couple of things. I go to bed, I turn off the lights and realize I can't do that because usually I use my Kindle on my phone. So it's got its own light, right? So I can the bedroom can be pitch black. I can still read.
Yeah.
I actually lay down, pick up the book and go, well, this isn't going to work, right? I need light. So I turned the light back on, fell asleep with the light on. But it's just, I don't know. I guess the argument that you've always made, now others in the group, something about the physical comic. So yeah, I kind of miss that physical nature of the paperback.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
And it's a complete sensory experience because it's the feel of the pages, it's the smell of the print. Like it's like.
Well, my buddy took it on a cruise and admitted it got wet at the pool. So it kind of has you know how the paper dries, so it's got this kind of musty aroma to it, but I'm all right.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, I get the book. I go, what the hell did you do? He goes, I took it on a cruise and I was by the pool and it got wet. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Could be worse.
So, yeah, it could be worse. So yeah, it's kind of fun to be reading in that format again. Not that I would ever give up the Kindle, but it was nice to have a physical book that I could read.
Yeah.
So although turning the pages was kind of a pain because it got wet and it dried. So certain pages are kind of stuck. So, with Kindle, I can just swipe left, right, to get to the next page. But other than that, yeah, it was definitely cool.
Rex,
so there you go.
A lot, y'all.
All right, so my book recommendation, which I've never done before, doing it tonight, is definitely a riveting read. It is Project Hail Mary. So definitely, if you get a chance, pick it up and read it. It's a good one. So, all right, so I don't think we got John here. John is waiting for a part to come in to get his car fixed. So the part did not come in today like it was supposed to. So John said he wasn't going to make it here. I guess his wife is at her office. And so he has no transportation to get here. I guess he could have Ubered. I would have driven him home. But what? I guess sitting on his couch rewatching something he's watched about a million times.
Yeah, probably.
Right. So how you doing, Jay? How was Jenna's birthday?
Oh, it was great, man. Happened to fall on Taco Tuesday, so she wanted to go have tacos. So we went to a place called Poncho's, which is an all-you-can-eat, quote-unquote, Mexican buffet. Then we watched Return of the King. So
sounds like a good day.
Yeah, finished our Lord of the Rings rewatch right before the new year.
So I've read Terry Brooks. I'm not a huge fan of Terry Brooks. It's like he gets into parts which are just so boring. He's explaining stuff I feel like I don't really need to know. I don't know. So I'm not a huge fan of Terry Brooks. I believe he's okay, but I wouldn't put him in the top 10. So CJ, bring back the rack. Becky, how you doing? I kind of like not having the rack. It's less prep work before the show for me. But I have to admit,
you don't have to fill it up and take it down.
Exactly. So we'll see how it goes. And maybe Edward will bring it back out. Or CJ, sorry, bud. Yes, Preston, it is. It's bad when the members of the group are telling me that it's break time. All right, hang out. We'll be right back. We'll take our first break.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
That'd be really great. Thanks.
So I'm reading the comments. People really don't like change. All right, so the reason I don't sit in the middle is because of the laptop. And unfortunately, for some reason, the cords are not long enough. So I can't move the laptop and I can't reach it if I sit in the middle. All right, so to make an announcement, we may be moving all this to a different room. Okay, so this used to be kind of, the reason we have this long table is we used to have, this used to serve as a conference room. All right, but now we've been streaming out. So we're supposed to clean up this other room that was kind of used for storage. And we may be moving in there. I don't know how long, because I'm not in charge, thank God, of cleaning it up. But whenever that happens, the look may change altogether. So there you go. As for the rack, I don't know, 6, 7. We'll see how it goes. All right. If I get enough pushback, I don't even know what it means, apparently.
Me neither, but it comes from a song. I had to have my employees try to explain it to me, and I still don't get it. Like some
apparently no one knows what it is.
Yeah, somebody said it in a song, so everybody does it now. I don't know.
So yeah, it might change altogether. Who knows? We shall see. All right. So for anyone joining us late, the giveaway of the night is Strange Adventures #1, signed by Tom King. The hashtag is, as always, EXP Monday, all lowercase. All right. So
get those hashtags in, y'all. You don't want to miss out on your opportunity to snatch away this prize.
There you go. So Lorena emailed me earlier today
So I apologize if anyone's waiting on an order. Things got a little bit behind. Last couple of weeks, a lot of people took time off, so we were a little short-staffed. So shipping got a little bit behind. All right, but I'm hoping that by tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be caught up. All right. So Lorena, your two packages should be leaving the building tomorrow. All right. Amy, what do you mean? How's Amy? Amy's good. She's right outside doing her thing. She's good. Yeah, she didn't take much time off. She took like a day or two here and there. I didn't take any time off because I didn't go anywhere. So it didn't make much sense to burn PTO. It was quiet because a lot of people were out. So a lot of housekeeping stuff that I took care of during the quiet time. Ryan should be getting, if he hasn't received it already, he should be getting it soon. Preston, I believe his package went out last week. Is one of the few that we got out the door. All right. 62 Lefty, what's up, bud? All right. So Ryan, you should have gotten an email with tracking. If you didn't, I'll double check, but I'm almost positive I saw your invoice get shipped last week. But I will double check tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm almost certain I saw your name, buddy. And it was the mystery box, the Mannix mystery box, I think it was. All right, yeah, so it should be on the way, Ryan. Yeah, it's in transit. Yeah, once it's with USPS, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I can't control them. All right. Virtue is overrated. All right, so let's see. Should we get started? Why not? Let's do it.
Let's get into it, man.
All right. As always, we have the Dynamite 10-pack reader set. All right, whatever it was, Ryan, I don't remember. I'm sorry. I got to be honest with you. But definitely I saw your invoice and a package go to the back, get shipped. So, but I can double check for you tomorrow. But I know something's coming your way. All right. So 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. So $40 retail or higher. And as always, we got it for $5. Yeah, whichever one Preston bought for you, it was that invoice. I'm almost certain. All right. So as always, we have the DF mystery box, 2 CGC 9.8s, 2 metal covers, or one of each. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed. And we have for $85. It's the best deal we've ever had. All right. So then we have X-Men Animation #1 with Mr. Sinister. Cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Suggested retail for $149.99, and we have this one for $65.
I'm very impressed with this cover. This is like straight up X-Men animated series, Mr. Sinister. It brings back so much nostalgia. Makes me think about the action figure, the cartoon. Remember when he brought Morph back to life? Super cool stuff, man. I like this. This is good, and the colors really pop, and they really carry over that animated vibe too.
Oh, TJ, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh man.
So Sheets, yeah, I didn't go last summer. So I usually hit Sheets when I go up to Penn State for a tournament. So the 2 years ago during the summer, we got rained out. It was just like torrential rainstorm. And before we even got in the car and got there, they canceled the tournament on a Thursday. It was so bad. And then the last year I didn't go because the team I'm coaching now, we didn't sign up for that. So I have not been to a Sheets in over 2 years now, and I miss it. I have to be honest. So, all right. So next up, we got Submariner, cover sketch by Cole C.K. Kent and our buddy Mariano. Suggested retail of $149.99. And we have this one for 65. And this
Nice.
one by John Pleak is nice. Go ahead, Rob. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say this is pretty cool. I like this. I'm surprised that this is
He has
slipping
red
past
shorts.
Nick's grasp.
Yeah, he has red shorts in this one for some reason.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time you wore red shorts?
I don't know. I can't think of one, but
I remember the wing uniform.
yeah, I remember the winged one, the disco uniform. I like that one. Remember the green shorts, but I don't know. Marcus usually can knows. Oh, Baywatch Namor. I like that. It is Baywatch colors, man. The red and the yellow.
Yeah, right.
I like those.
All right. Next up, we got Spawn #1 with Spawn cover sketch by John Pleak. This is a nice one. What the heck? All right. So MSRP of $149.99. And we have this one for 65.
Spawn is super cool. Lots of Spawn people out there. Oh, Rex's son.
It's my daughter. Hold on. Hey, I'm streaming. It's okay. Can I call you back? Next break. Okay, I'll call you back. Are you all right? All right, let me call you in a little bit. All right. Okay, 6:45. I can call you back. Bye. Sorry about that, guys.
CJ is right. He's got red shorts on the cover of Fantastic Four #4.
There you go. You know,
Way to go, CJ.
I think it was in the notes that Mariano gave me, but I ignored it. I'm like, FF4, what does that mean?
That's funny.
So apparently it did mean something. Thank you, Mara. All right. So next up, we got Deadpool team up with Deadpool sketch cover by Robbie Pelletier. Suggested retail of $149.99. And we have this one for 65.
This one's nice.
Round guy, what's happening, bud?
I like this one. This one's cool.
So he is new, I think. Robbie Pelletier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So, and I think we got another new artist that's coming on board. I got an email from Mariano, but usually with Mariano's emails, I just skim them. I don't really
just ignore them like you do his notes.
Well, I open them because there might be something important, but I don't read every word. You know, you guys have met him. He's kind of wordy, right? Just saying. All right. So, you know what? Nothing is moving right now, right? So I wonder if Nick's here. All right. Well, we're going to chant it. I'm going to make all sketch covers $50.
Oh, nice.
All right.
There's some nice ones to choose from, too. We got Fantastic Four, #4, Namor. And we got this cool Deadpool. I really like that Mr. Sinister.
That's not even done yet. There's one more. Batman #9 with animated Joker cover sketch by Silverback.
Wow. This is awesome.
Right.
This is great. This is fantastic. Robbie's pick of the night right there, probably already. Look at that.
And we have that for $50. Because I'm medals. We have medals. All right. So should we get to the medals now? Why not?
Let's get to the medals. Metal.
All right, here we go. Vampirella Year 1, #5, metal cover by Lucio Perillo. I tried to pick ones we haven't had on before. So, but I can't remember all of them.
I really like this one. This one's nice, y'all. Somebody better snatch this up.
All right.
Baby
so
got back.
MSRP of 100, and we have this one for 50. You know what? I'll do this for 45. How about that?
4 or 5?
4 or 5. 4 or 5. All right. Then we have Vampirella Year 1, #1, metal cover by Colette Turner. Let's suggested retail of 100, and I'll do this one for 45 as well.
Those
I
are
had
some
it 50.
dynamic colors on this one.
I'm gonna do it for 45. All right, Preston is claiming the number 5 per Rio. Gotcha, Preston.
Boom. Thank you, Preston. Broke the ice.
All right, in all metals, I have 2 of each. All right, at this price, just so you guys know. All right, so then we got Vampirella number 25 metal cover by Lucio Perillo. So this one, you know, I hate taking pics of the metals; they don't come out well. So suggested retail of 100, and we'll do this one for 45.
Yeah, this one's definitely not going to be as dark as the image looks. It's going to be popping, and you're going to see some detail. I've seen this cover.
Yeah. I'll see if I can get the copy in here. So that's downside.
If only it was right next to you on a rack where it was easily accessible.
Don't be like that. All right. So then we have Vampirella number 25 metal cover by Shannon Mayer. Suggested retail of 100, and we'll do this one for 45 as well.
Man, I can imagine the colors on this one really popping, man.
All right. And then last one, Metal Book of the Night, Vampirella Year 1, number 4, premium metal cover by Lucio Perillo. MSRP of 100. We had it 50. I'm going to do that for 45.
You guys know you want some of these Vampy covers, man. Come on, y'all. Great price, too. $45 for a metal cover of some of these amazing pieces of art. Hell yeah.
So, I will try to bring more metals on because they've been popular in the last few shows, and I don't think I've used all of them yet. I have not, TJ. Has anyone else?
That was such a thing.
Apparently, it is such a thing. All right, so we have some back issues. So I heard DC is not doing the ratios anymore. They're doing variants.
They haven't been doing a lot. They kind of toned a lot of that down. I have noticed, especially on FOC today and the previous few weeks.
Right.
Actually, the last 2 weeks there wasn't even an FOC for DC because of the holiday. But yeah, there's definitely not that. And I don't know, it's interesting, but they are doing they've done a couple blind bags, but they haven't done I like how they're kind of what about the blind bag fiasco of Ultimate Endgame? Did you hear about that?
No,
where the vast majority of them were damaged, major.
Yes, I did hear about that. I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah. So
I heard it was who was it? It wasn't all the distributors, was it? I heard the ones that came out of who was it?
They all come out of Penguin, don't they?
Maybe
Unless you're in Canada, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people weren't happy about
there. But yeah, it was crazy. Most of my customers opened up some and they're mostly all damaged, But I don't know, it is what it is. But Marvel kind of messed that one up a little bit, and there hasn't really been word on what they're going to do, if anything, because it takes months to get a blind bag going. You know what I'm saying? So imagine having to reprint a bunch to replace. That just seems weird. I don't know. But yeah, they're pretty much all damaged, as Ryan
was saying. Was the outside the bag damaged?
No, it's when you open it up, so you can't tell. So we were telling customers hey, you can buy it at your own risk. If they say something about doing returns, we'll let you know. But other than that, it's up to you. We sold out. We sold out of them. So I don't know.
So CJ wants to know what you think, Robbie. How long will the blind bag mania continue?
I honestly don't think it's going to last through the rest of the year. Honestly, I think that this Ultimate Endgame fiasco has led to a lot of it. I know that Mark's been having some success with it, but I know that Mark's not planning on doing it all the time. And I don't know. I think you're going to see some diminished returns on some of them.
Right.
But everybody, when something happens and it pops, like Battle Beast did it, Mark did it, of course, other people are going to jump on it, right? And eventually it will dry up. I think it will dry up relatively quick, but at the same time, the blind bags keep selling out at my shop. So I don't know. I thought Pops were going to die out like 5 years ago. So
Yeah, Marcus, good point. So they're playing on the trading card pack kind of randomness, the gambling aspect of it.
Yeah.
So, trading cards still come in packs. So I don't know.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. Honestly, it's fun to open up one and see what you get, but I think what happens is a lot of people are expecting to get like a WoW comic, and they're not all going to be like that. Like when you open up a pack of trading cards, you don't always get, the piece of the jersey signed Derek Jeter card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Thank you, Jay, for the reminder. All right, we're going to take our second break. When we come back, we will go through the back issues. So I have some, let's see. Yeah, so I have some DC variants, not the ratios anymore, but they are variants. All right, so hang out. We'll be right back.
Whoa. Did you miss it? Yeah, they can go by pretty fast. Let's slow down the footage.
Welcome. It's time to skim some comics. Miles Morales Spider-Man, I will just tell you that Miles is very important in his role as a vampire. So.
It's fine. If you like Hercules, read it. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's fine.
The art is still stunning. There's a panel, little spoiler, there's a panel in this where Chitauri first hits Lion-O, and he is the best "did she really just hit me" face I've ever seen put in a comic book.
Wow, live reviews of new comic books so you can be ready for New Comic Book Day. What is this? Oh, I see. It's Minute to Skim It. Part of the experience. Sure, comic books are beautiful, but underneath, there's something more authentic and exciting. The original art. See the pencils, the lines, the shading, as if you were there in the studio watching the artist work. Getting a peek at comics' backstage is easy with the original art experience.
All right, Friday night, guys. Thank you for being here. To be doing anything, the fact that you're here means the world to me.
Nick's pieces are always value priced with your budget in mind, for the beginning collector to the veteran.
And this is gorgeous. You got Aquaman and Mira.
Join the original art experience with Nick and our friendly crew of regulars, even if it's just to enjoy the art. Fridays at 7. It's all part of the experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
Hey, we're back. All right. Thank you, Jay, for giving me the extra time. So, yeah, my daughter had 2 lessons today she was supposed to give. One canceled and one was a no-show. And I hate the no-shows because you waste everyone's time. So she was calling me to see if I heard anything, and I had not. But what are you going to do? So, but...
Thank you for the update, Rex.
Yeah, well...
We were really worried about Cornelius. So we were hoping that it wasn't about him.
She is now at a point in her life where I'm just like, do whatever you want. If you want to pick up stray animals, go ahead, but you gotta work it out with your fiance. It's not my problem.
It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah, I'm not watching Cornelius. I'm not watching the possum. I'm not doing any of that. All right, you already left a cat here, and I will come home some days, and I'll be out of the canned food. And I will actually put my coat back on and run to the shop right to get the cat's canned food. Because otherwise the cat will sit there right in front of me when I'm sitting on the couch and meow until I feed him. Okay. It's just, oh my God. Yeah, so I did want to tell you guys a story. So finally,
Great time with Rex.
Well, yeah, it's great time with Rex. In my coaching world, so I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you guys. So last season, I was coaching two teams, an 18U showcase team and a 12U team I'm still coaching right now. The 12U team, we've had our issues. In terms of, they're not where I want them to be in terms of winning and just doing the things they need to do. I think we have enough talent, but I don't know. Things have kind of changed. But the 18U team was a hot mess. So it does not include Megan Fox. Trust me. I would have told you guys that story a while ago. So the guy who was head coach, who had a daughter on the team, so that guy was a real SOB. Okay. He was the worst kind of daddy ball I've ever seen. Very sneaky, conniving. A guy who kissed your butt a lot. Okay. But then did all kinds of messed up stuff. So it all ended when I started getting complaints from players and parents. So one particular incident that kind of made me understand who he was is for the showcase team, we tell all the girls that you have to do your job. And your job is to make sure you write the emails to the coaches, tell them where you're going to be, what showcase tournament you're going to play at. And then you have to tell us if they wrote you back and told you they're coming. So if you, as a showcase player, tell me, the coach, that you have a player coming, okay, or that you have a coach coming, you will play, period. End of story. Okay, because you've done your part, so now we have to do ours. I get the tournament late. It actually, the showcase is started on a Thursday and a Friday. I get there late, and I have this one player and her dad come up to me looking very concerned. I go, what's wrong? And she tells me, she goes, I have a college coach coming. I told the other coach this, and I'm not playing. And ironically, she plays first base, and so does the other coach's kid. So I'm like, all right, don't worry about it, right? So we're in the middle of the first game. I go and talk to the other coach. I go, yo, you do know she has someone coming, right? And he's like, oh, no, I didn't know that, which is a lie. Hey, Amy.
Hey.
And I said,
I'm digging for something, but I'll come up here in a second.
All right. So she's digging for something. So if you see a shovel hit me in the head, you know what happened. So I told him, I said, well, she's got to play. I said, the coach is here. I see her. She's got to play. He goes, oh, yeah, absolutely. So the next day I'm there late again because I have to come to the office. Same players, same dad comes up to me.
It feels weird not having the rack anymore. It's like,
don't encourage them. They're already like starting a movement, like a GoFundMe.
I'm being honest.
Then talk to Kyle. It wasn't my call.
Evening, everybody. Happy New Year. Hi, Robbie.
Hey, Amy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So quiet start so far, it feels like.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, well, they're out there watching, but yeah, a little bit. We've only sold the one medal.
Everyone hitting the thumbs up, everybody liking and sharing and filling out your forms.
See, they've been doing this all show. Bring back the damn rack. And Jay's fighting back. You go, Jay. But other than that, do you have a nice holiday?
Yes.
All right, with your family.
Mm-hmm.
You can go anywhere, all right?
No, it was all at home.
So, how'd your family feel about the Eagles' loss yesterday?
I mean, a couple whispers about like really, but not a lot, not a whole lot.
Yeah, her whole family, they're big time Eagles fans, to the point where she has a much nicer jersey than I do. Okay, yours is authentic, the whole 9 yards.
I think they were all ironed on. I don't know how super authentic it is, but I guess close
you
enough.
have stitched on numbers. That's how you tell.
I thought my mom told me it was ironed on, but whatever.
Yeah, and Rex bought his from some shady guy at the dumpster behind in the
Hey,
alley.
he was not shady, and he was not behind the dumpster. He was parked right outside the link. Okay, and I waited until the game was over to buy it, because the price always goes down. If you buy before the game, he's full price. You come out, he says $20. I go, how about 15? Make a deal.
Nice.
So anyway, the second day he does the same thing. So I get into it with him that night on over the phone. This guy threatens to beat me up. It's like that. So this is the world of
You got threatened. Somebody's going to beat you up. Meet me by the willow tree at 3:00, Rex. I got you.
So he is an idiot. He thought, and so he called the head of the organization, complained about me. Of course, I get the call from my friend like early in the morning the next day, and I pick up the phone. I know what you're calling about. Okay, and I was kind of stupid. I should have handled it a little bit better. But I got sick of it. I got sick of his nonsense. So I told him in text form, I said, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? And I said, and be careful how you answer. I'm not one of the parents. And he took that as a threat. Okay. So he goes, are you threatening me? I go, I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you, I don't need to hear your BS. I've been doing this a lot longer than you have. So don't give me any of your stories. Tell me the truth. Well, he took it as a threat, and that's when it started to devolve. Well, he's gone. Okay, finally. Okay, they brought in a new coach last year and the whole 9 yards. But all right, that was the whole point of my story.
I'll let you guys continue. Have a great show. I'm out here if you need me. Again, fill out your forms. Thank you.
So I won that exchange in the sense that, I guess, first of all, the team, the organization knows that, my kid doesn't play anymore. They know that, I'm there for one reason only, to help the teams, help the players, help the families. And it's not to say a parent coach can't be good, but the problem is there is always that suspicion, and in this case, it was true. I blame myself for not recognizing it a little earlier on, because he had me conned. He had me totally fooled, to the point where they're buying me like Wawa gift cards. Okay. Well, I see
the way to your heart
coffee all the time, and so I bought you a Wawa gift card. Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah. So you got to be careful, man. Well, not exactly, but it weird. Not that kind of Sinatra call. But, I pretty much sank his ship. You're not playing here with us anymore, because, that ain't going to fly. And his kid really wasn't that good. She was okay, but she wasn't that good. I'm a big old softy.
Did you tell him that too? You were like, you know what? Your kid's not even that good.
I did not say that. I would never say that to a parent. If I have to say that to you, what I will do is I will quote the stats. So I've done that before. Like one granddad complained to me about his kids' playing time, and she had one day where she was hitting pretty good. Then I pointed out, up to this point in the season, his granddaughter was hitting 185. I said, come on, bro.
Everybody hit that thumbs up. Everybody share. Sharing is caring.
Amy just did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's redundant, but she did just.
Is everybody subscribed? Have you made sure you're still subscribed?
Echo. Except your voice got deeper.
Yes. People like Amy better anyway.
So are you doing an art show this Friday?
Yes.
Okay. So he's back.
And I'll have the first appearance of Eddie Brock as Carnage.
There you go.
Cool.
So it's getting kind of like Johnny Carson and Jay Leno. You were like, you took a long hiatus.
Which one am I?
I'm not saying. Well, your
your
chin's too small to be Leno. So
okay, it could be worse. I could be Ed McMahon.
So they are pushing for the rack. I told them that we may be changing rooms. So,
it might be.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see about the rack. Again, not my call. That was a decision by Kyle, the executive producer. So start a letter writing campaign. I don't know. But I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
Almost getting into a fight with a grown man, I think.
No, he's a big dude, though. So I would have lost for sure. No doubt.
You would have tried, though, right? You'd been like, all right, buddy.
Probably not. He's a really big dude. So it wouldn't have been good for me.
Rex would just start
and
running.
My copay's too high. Not worth it. Could Nick be Joan Rivers? I'm not saying that, TJ. I leave that to you. So, no, I've been with this organization for a long time. My kid played there. I've coached with my kid there, and I'm still coaching. Okay, last year has been really kind of exciting because the first group that my daughter and I coached, they are now going to. Many of them have committed to colleges, so I kind of watched them grow up. Like one girl we got, she came to the team when she was 12, so she's a senior in high school. She committed to a school up north. I forget which one. So it's been exciting to see that. And this spring, I expect to go to signing days, where you go to the kids' school and they have big event pictures, and they sit there and they sign their letter of intent. So, and you get pictures and stuff. So that's been really cool.
That's awesome.
So, I finally reached that stage of the game, and that's been nice. The one parent, the one grandparent, and to be honest, and the funny thing was he was a community college softball coach. And I had to throw that in. I said, I'm glad she hit well on Saturday. I'm hoping it's the beginning of the end of her slump. But I said, dude, she hit 182 up to this point in the season. I said, if she wasn't your granddaughter, I said, you've coached. Would you play that kid? Okay. On a Sunday. Sunday's bracket elimination day. Didn't respond. That was the end of the conversation.
Yeah, you got him.
But I never go to someone and say your kid sucks. Okay. Because to me, it's if I take you on the team, that means that I believe that there's talent there. But not all talent is the same, right? So my goal is not to make you one of the best players on the team. My goal is to, from the time that you came to us, that to the time you leave, that you're a much better player than you were at that point. To me, that's the goal, because each person's gonna be at their own pace. And if you turn out to not really be that talented, that's my fault because I picked you. So that's on me, not on you. All right, there we go. All right, sorry about that. I kind of went into a tangent there. Not that ever happens.
It's all good.
All right. So our back issues, got some nice ones and some recent variants. First up, we got Absolute Batman number 15. Jock and Brian Bolin. I've got one of those. I have this for $6.
Y'all should snatch this up. This is selling out across shops, across the country, across the world. Sold out at my shop. This is a very hot issue. The Origin of the Absolute Joker.
Would you say it's your pick of the night?
I don't know, man. That Joker silverback sketch cover is pretty dope. But this is something I would highly encourage somebody to check out for $6 especially. There we go.
All right. Unknown, you got it, buddy. All right. Next one up.
What a crazy version of Joker. Look at that. Isn't that gnarly?
All right, next one up, we have Absolute Batman number 15 by Nick Dragotta and Frank Martin. I have one of these. I have this one for 10.
Everything I said about the last one, I say double it about this one because it's cover A. This is the one that's the most sought after. And this book is awesome. It's one of the best single issues of the year.
There you go. All right. So then we have Betty and Veronica, number 1, DF exclusive cover. I got one of these for 50.
Who's the artist on this? Is this Jenny Frison?
I don't know. Believe it or not. I have to go get the book. No.
Seems Frison-esque.
All right.
Somebody
Then
should
we have-
snatch up that Absolute Batman for $10 real quick. I'm telling you. Trust me.
All right. So you heard from the authority himself. Rockin' Robbie says, pick it up. All right. So then we have Sheena Queen of the Jungle, number 10, Virgin variant by Arthur Sudan. And I have this one for 50. All right. So these are variants that came in today, I think. Well, I got them today. Absolute Superman number 15 by Rafa Sandoval and Ulysses Areola. I got one of these. I have this one for 5.
Brand new era, new team, new story on Absolute Superman. A great jumping on point.
All right. Then we have Absolute Batman Arkham number 1 by Joshua Hickson. Sorry about that, Jay. That's my fault. I forgot the word Batman. I don't know why.
This is going to be one of the hottest books of the week this week.
All right. Now I have this one for 5. So then I have Absolute Batman Arkham number 1 by Steve Scroce and Ian Herring.
Some great variants here. And yeah, Jay checked on it. That is a Jenny Frison cover. CJ, I think Adam Hughes was like the writer or maybe the artist on the interior or something. But Jenny Frison is an artist who her early work especially keeps jumping up. So that's a pretty good deal.
All right. Becky is picking up which one, Becky? We've had 2. The one by Hickson or the one by Scroce and Herring? Got to let me know which one. All right. And then I have 2 more. All right. Absolute Batman Arkham number 1 by Riley Rossimo.
That's a cool cover.
This one for 6. And then the last one, Absolute Batman number 1 by Javier Rodriguez. Both, you got it, Becky. And I've got also Arkham. Jeez, man, what was I doing this morning? I got one for 10. All right, so Becky wants the one by Hickson and the one by Scroce and Herring. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Becky. You're good. Javier. Okay, round guy. Let me see here. You want the Javier. Okay. So round guy. And you want the 15 as well. Let me see, which one do I have left?
Are you talking about Batman 15 or?
Yeah, you talking about Batman or Superman, round guy? The Batman is by all right, round guy. I need to know the Batman is by Nick Dragotta and Frank Martin.
The Batman, he says.
Okay, so that's the one you want. Got you. Round guy. They only gave me one, but if you are interested in which one, send me an email because we may have more. But I have to find out, so I can't promise. But email me which one you're interested in. All right. But for this show, I only have one of each. But I can check. I can get an answer by tomorrow.
probably better to save you money. I hear you, bud. All right. So let's do a recap. So anyone joining us late, the giveaway tonight is Strange Adventures #1, signed by Tom King. Hashtag is EXP Monday, all lowercase. Then, as always, Dynamite 10-pack reader set. 10 random Dynamite titles, $3.99 cover price or higher. And as always, we've got it for $5. Then we have DF Mystery Box. 2 CGC 9.8s, 2 metal covers, or 2 metal covers, or one of each, up to you. 1 virgin, 1 signed, 1 exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value, and we've got it for $85. I'll do it for $75 tonight, guys.
Slashing those prices, even though we know Nick is around the corner.
I know, but he might be busy.
Bold move. I like it.
So get it quick before the prices go back up. Yeah, Jay, it should be pinned at the top of the chat too, buddy. Round guy. Should see it up there. All right. So the sketch covers, I've lowered the price of the sketch covers. They are all $50. Normal price is $65. Normal retail is $149.99. X-Men Animation #1 with Mr. Sinister. Cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this for $50. Submariner cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we've got this one for $50. Then I really like this one, Spawn #1 with Spawn cover sketch by John Pleak. MSRP of $149.99, and I've lowered this one to $50. Then Deadpool Team Up with Deadpool cover sketch by Robbie Pelletier. MSRP of $149.99, and I've got this one for $50. Then Batman #9 with animated Joker cover sketch by Silverback. MSRP of $149.99, and I have this one at the lower price of $50.
This one's so clean. I love this.
All right. So then Vampirella Year 1 #5 premium metal cover by Lucho Perillo. I have one more of these. Then Vampirella Year 1 premium metal cover by Colette Turner. MSRP of $100, and I've lowered this price to $45. And then Vampirella #25 metal cover by Lucho Perillo. MSRP of $100, and I've got this one for $45. Then Vampirella #25 metal cover by Shannon Mayer. MSRP of $100, and I've got this one for $45. And then Vampirella Year 1 #4 metal cover by Lucho Perillo. MSRP of $100, and I have this one for $45. All right. So then we got Betty and Veronica #1 DF exclusive cover. I've got this for $50. Then Sheena Queen of the Jungle #10 Virgin variant by Arthur Sudan, and I have this one for $50. Then the Absolute Superman #15 by Rafa Sandoval and Ulysses Areola, and I've got this one for $5. And then Absolute Batman Arkham #1 by Riley Rossimo, and I have this one for $6. Hey Kenneth, what's going on, buddy? All right, so the Dynamite book's coming out on Wednesday. First up, we got The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Shiver of Christmas Town #1. Cover A by Jay Lee. Cover B by Sue Lee.
This is a real fun book. If you're a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, you'll like this. I got a chance to read it already, and I had a lot of fun with it. I really enjoyed it.
All right. We got cover C by Alan Qua. And then cover D, the Disney Library variant. Then cover E, the blank. And then cover G, the 1:10 ratio Disney Library Virgin. Then I've got cover H, the 1:15 ratio Alan Qua Virgin. Then cover I, the 1:20 ratio Sue Lee Virgin. All right, then cover J, the 1:25 ratio Jay Lee variant. Then also coming out this Wednesday, the Blue Falcon and Dynamite #5. Cover A by Lucho Perillo. Cover B by John McCrae. Then we have cover C by Joseph Michael Linsner. Cover D by Francesco Mattina. Then cover F, the 1:10. Phil, what's going on, man? Then cover F, the 1:10 ratio Francesco Mattina Virgin. And then cover G, the 1:10 ratio Linsner Virgin. Then we have cover H, the 1:15 John McCrae Virgin variant. And we have that for 15, obviously. Then cover J, or cover I, I'm sorry, 1:15 Lucho Perillo Virgin. And then also coming out on Wednesday, Thundercats Lost #10, cover A by Declan Shalvey.
This is a great book. This is the final issue of Thundercats Lost, but it sets up some very, very exciting things. If you're a fan of Thundercats, as well as Silverhawks, you might want to check it out.
All right. Then we have cover B by Alfredo Cardona. And then cover C by Megan Hetrick. All right, so Becky wants Dino Blue Falcon A and B. Gotcha, Becky. All right, so Becky wants A and B. All right, gotcha, Becky. You're good. Round guy, I don't know. Maybe. I have to look, buddy. From the 31st. So that was Wednesday. Last Wednesday. I will have to check, round guy. I'm not sure. But if you got a notice, let me ask you, did you support any of our campaigns, crowdfunders? Because it could be that as well, if you did. Thundercats Lost, cover D, #10, cover D. Marco Failure. Yeah, thank you, Unknown. You are correct. Cover E by Rafa Labasco. Then cover F. Yeah, I'll look for you around, guy. What would help if you send me an email or hit submission form. and I'll search it out in the shipping computer to see what it is. Cover F, the 110 ratio Rafa Labasco Virgin. And we had that for 10. Cover G, the 110 ratio Marco Falia Virgin. Then cover H, the 110 ratio Megan Hetrick Virgin. And then cover I, the 115 ratio Alfredo Cardona Virgin. And we have that one 15. Then cover J, the 115 ratio Declan Shalvey Virgin. All right. Yeah, that is a weird round guy. All right, I will check it out in the morning, bud. Get back to you on that one. All right. So also coming out this Wednesday is Vampirella number 9. Got cover A
great
by
covers on this one, man.
Yeah, for real. This one by Lucio Perillo. And then cover B by Derek Chu. And then cover C by Joseph Michael Linzer. And then cover D by Elias Chazoudis. And then we have cover E, the cosplay variant. Then cover F, the 110 ratio Selena variant. Then cover G, the 110 ratio cosplay Virgin. Then cover H, the 110 ratio Elias Chazoudis Virgin. And we have that one for 10. Then cover I, the 115 ratio Linzer Virgin. And we have that for 15. And then cover J, the 115 ratio Selena Virgin. We have that one 15. Cover K, the 115 ratio Derek Chu Virgin. And we have that one 15. Then cover L, the 120 ratio Lucio Perillo Virgin. And we have that for 20. And then we have cover M, the Lucio Perillo Ultraviolet variant. Cover N, the 1/7 ratio Chazoudis Black and White. And we have that for 7. And then cover O, the 110 ratio Lucio Perillo Ultraviolet Virgin. And we have that for 10. And then Vampirella Archives Volume 2 Trade Paperback. And we have this one for $34.99.
Great stuff. Get in some early Warren classic Vampirella stuff here. This is great.
And this is also coming out Wednesday. And then Red Sonja Empire of the Damned trade paperback. And we have this one for $19.99. And then finally, Lilo and Stitch Ohana Volume 2 trade paperback. And we have this one for $14.99. And these are all coming out Wednesday.
Pretty exciting week for Dynamite and shops this week.
Yeah,
kick off 2026.
Well, we went silent. What was it, last week? So we didn't have any books come out last week. So that's kind of what happened there.
See, Preston agrees with me about those early Warren issues of Vampirella. They're totally worth it. Great art, some real fun stories. It's really interesting to see the early origins of Vampirella when she was basically just a horror magazine host, right? It was really cool.
Well, John, will be coming by for his copy. So CJ, yeah, those were during that period we gave away 4 giveaways per show for the holidays. So round guy, that might be it. But we'll look. Hey, Amy, can you tell me? I might be able to get you to answer real quick. If you're not busy, can you tell me, did we do something for round guy? Ship something?
He won on the
doesn't-
Christmas Eve show. I just looked it up.
Ah, okay, never mind then. Yeah. So that's what shipped, round guy. Thank you, Jay. So that answers your question. So you won something. I don't know what it is, but I forget. But you won something. So it's on the way.
Surprise.
Surprise. So tonight's movie night again is Jurassic Park. I guess the first movie is tonight.
All of the franchise, all of them. We're doing all of them, all in one go.
One night?
Yep, one night. The entire franchise.
Oh, usually split those up.
Sometimes we do. We like to do the franchise reviews sporadically throughout the year. Yeah, this one we decided not to waste 7 weeks on it. Just do it all in one go. But it'll be fun, man. Those franchise reviews are always a hoot to be a part of.
So what are you gonna do next Monday?
Next Monday is Heat, the Michael Mann film, starring Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Val Kilmer. Such a great movie, Heat.
So do you have like the next few weeks laid out, or
I got the next few months laid out, man.
you want to talk about it?
I think well ahead of time. What's that?
You want to talk about it? What's coming up? Alberto, what's going on, bud?
Well, what's been revealed to the public is our January lineup. So tonight, Jurassic franchise. Next week, Michael Mann's Heat. The week after that, The Running Man, the original one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, not the new one. And then we're ending January with 8.5, which is an Italian film. That's not a horror film, but it's an Italian film by Federico Fellini. So that's what we're doing. Jurassic franchise, Heat, The Running Man, 8.5. And then February, we're joining forces with a YouTube channel called One Collection Down, run by my homie Fable. And we're doing a sci-fi fest for the month where we're doing 8 science fiction movies. And we haven't announced those yet, but I think you'll really like my lineup. So
me personally or everyone?
You and everybody else, but especially you. I think you would, because you're a fan of really good science fiction movies.
I am. I absolutely am. Alberto, I don't think so, bud. Niners are decimated. They with injuries. And I think Brock Purdy got hurt at like the last play of the game. So we shall see, my friend. We shall see. So, and they didn't look good yesterday. They didn't score a touchdown. I think I had one field goal. That was it. So they do not look sharp coming to the end of the season into the postseason. So, but we shall see.
Sometimes people gear shift. Teams can just gear shift when they hit the playoffs, right? Like
that's true. That's true. I think they have too many injuries, though.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, so that's going to kind of prevent them from being able to do that. But that's just my guess. Again, as I said, who would have thought this season would have ended the way it ended?
Yeah,
with teams up there that are up there. I mean, it's I wouldn't have guessed the Patriots, Seattle. Who else? Who else was surprised?
Chicago was
the Bears. Yeah, the Bears.
Yeah.
You said Denver.
Yep.
Turns out Bo Nix is worth something.
Carolina.
Yeah, you're right. Jacksonville.
Yeah, New England. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Carolina, fair enough.
See, that used Eddie Von B. That used to be the NFC East. We used to remember.
True.
We had a few years like that.
Limped our way in.
Yeah.
And weird. It seems like with the expanded format, it's like you just have teams that are sub 500 making it to the playoffs. You know, if division is weak enough, it can happen. So, I mean, Philadelphia had a cakewalk, really. Okay, in our division.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know,
Yeah, we ended 7-9-1. The Cowboys. That's awesome. That's a great record. I think this is
We'll
the first
see,
time we've
Alberto.
had back-to-back losing seasons in a long time. Actually, back-to-back. So,
which is a shame. I think Dak had season of a lifetime.
yeah.
He was posting numbers.
If only Micah Parsons was there.
Tell me I'm wrong. I mean,
I know I'm not
seriously.
saying you're wrong, dude. I believe.
No,
like,
I know you're not.
If
Like,
only Micah Parsons was there. Like, I'm serious. Yeah, 100%.
there are Alberto. So you know what? Let's do a recap of just the medals. How about that?
I think it's break time.
Yeah, we'll do it when we get back, buddy. You know what? We'll do a full recap when we get back. All right. So hang out. We'll be right back after this.
So, the show is called The Geek Chat. And really, there's just a couple of geeks.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dez.
And we are your hosts for this weekly guide into comic bookery and all the geeky stuff that goes with it.
And that pretty much says it all. They talk about the latest movies and shows.
Okay, I'll be completely honest with you. Overall, D+ movie.
So the end. Did you know who that is?
That's She-Ra, yeah.
Yes.
The new #1 comics of the week.
We rep Samuel Jackson and we rep Mace Windu.
I passed on this. I was like...
No regrets.
No regrets. I really wanted to like this book. I really did. Like, I really did.
And just chat with each other. And with you.
Oh, Daniel says, I dosed off with the first one. I have zero interest in the Joker Harley ship, not Harley herself. Enjoy, not for me. Yeah, this movie's gonna be rough for me to sit through, I'll be honest.
The Geek Chat, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Just a couple of honest geeks.
Let's be honest. Come on.
And that is why people watch us, because we're honest.
Giving their honest opinions.
And the thing you always have to remember about the internet is everyone has an opinion, and they all suck.
Part of the experience.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
All right, we're back. All right, CJ, I actually agree with you because Brock did not look sharp yesterday. So they may have been better off with Mac Jones. I don't know. Anyway, all right, so the full Rex cap. As always, we have the 10-pack reader set. Oh, the giveaway. Strange Adventures #1, signed by Tom King. Hashtag is hashtag EXP Monday, all lowercase. All right, Dynamite 10-pack reader set. The DF mystery box, which I'm doing for $75 tonight. And you guys all know 2 CGC 9.8s or 2 metal covers or one of each, up to you. One virgin, one signed, one exclusive, and 10 back issues. $200 retail value guaranteed, and we got it for $75. All right. All sketch covers tonight, usually $65, are $50 tonight. First up, we got X-Men Animation #1 with Mr. Sinister, cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. MSRP of $149.99, and we've got it for $50. Ouch. All right. Submariner cover sketch by Carl C.K. Kent and Marianne Nicieza. Suggests a retail of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Then we have Spawn #1 with Spawn cover sketch by John Pleak. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Then Deadpool team up with Deadpool cover sketch by Robbie Pelletier. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Then Batman #9 with animated Joker cover sketch by Silverback. MSRP of $149.99, and we have this one for $50. Then Vampire Year 1 #5 metal cover, premium metal cover by Lucho Perillo. MSRP of $100. I was going to do it for $50, but I'm doing them for $45 tonight.
This one's so sweet, y'all. Don't let it just sit there and alone.
One more left.
It needs to go to a good home, y'all.
Vampire Year 1 #1 metal cover by Colette Turner. MSRP of $100, and we've got that for $45.
Hey man, that list has nothing to do with us or Vampirella, Alberto. That's all Jay and Kyle, man. Okay, don't blame us.
What he said. All right. Vampirella #25 premium metal cover by Lucho Perillo. MSRP of $100, and I've got it for $45 tonight. Then Vampirella #25 metal cover by Shannon Mayer. MSRP of $100, and we got this for $45. And then Vampirella Year 1 #4 metal cover by Lucho Perillo. MSRP of $100, and we've got that one for $45. All right. So then, let's see. Absolute. Oh, no. I sold those two. Then we have Betty and Veronica #1 DF exclusive cover. Got that for $50. Then Sheena Queen of the Jungle #10 Virgin variant by Arthur Sudam. And we've got that one for $50. Then Absolute Superman #15 by Rafa Sandoval and Ulysses Areola. And we had that one for $5. Then Absolute Batman Arkham #1 by Riley Rossimo. And I have that for $6. All right. I will make a note of it, Alberto.
Good pickup, buddy. Some great deals and some great covers, man.
Down.
Writing on that table kind of sounds like a nice little tribal beat.
What's that?
Right? Apparently you write very aggressively because we can hear it on the table through the mic.
Really? Yeah.
Giving like a nice, like, kind of tribal beat to it, man. I liked it. You have a nice rhythm to your writing.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. All right. No problem, Alberto. You get a pass on this one. All right. And that's it. So we'll do, I'll go through the Dynamite books again. Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't work, Jay, the mic. So, open topic. Anyone can pick anything they want to talk about. Yeah, I believe Rossimo. Okay, hold on a second, Becky. You got it, Becky. So,
Becky going
yeah,
I'm
not
Absolute Batman Arkham clean sweep there, right? That's nice.
Yeah, there we go.
So I'm going to be honest. I really do not feel good about the Eagles going into the postseason. They haven't looked good all season. The offensive coordinator, that guy Kevin Patullo, I think he sucks. He needs to go. So I would not be surprised if we get eliminated by the Niners. I wouldn't be surprised if we had actually won and got the number 3 seed and got eliminated by the Green Bay Packers. So yeah. During our end of year review, that comment was made about the mic. So yeah, don't tap on the table, but I can't write without tapping on the table, so I'm able to. So yeah, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe we'll get past first round, and maybe we'll lose second round. I just don't see us winning the whole thing this year.
Who do you think?
I am curious.
Where do you think
the
Super Bowl is going to land? Who do you think is going to wind up in the bowl? Right?
What do you think? The experts are saying the Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't want to say the Seahawks. I want to say Bears, Bills. That's what I want to say.
I don't know. Caleb Williams is not. He's up and down. He's on and off. He doesn't always make the smartest decisions. If you notice.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I would like to see that because I got friends that are Bills fans and friends that are Bears fans. So I'd like to have them have a Super Bowl they'd like, but I mean, it's honestly hard to pick because it's so unpredictable where we're at. So it's unpredictable even more so, I think.
So let's do another way. Who would you like to see in the Super Bowl?
Bears, Bills.
Bears, Bills.
Yeah.
I would like to see the Bills do it because they never have.
Yeah.
Right. So that would be nice. But I kind of want to see the Lions do it too, but now they're out.
Yeah.
Because they've never done it, either.
I wouldn't mind the Steelers being there. I wouldn't mind that, but
it would be nice to see Aaron Rodgers go out on top, but I don't really feel like they have the tools to make it that far.
No, I got teams I don't want to make it, like the 49ers, the Eagles, and the Packers. Like I don't want them, or the Seahawks. I don't want them to make it at all.
Round guy, I really don't want the Rams. Okay. Because I really don't like the way they treated Jared Goff. Okay. The man takes to a Super Bowl and you trade him. And that's another reason I like the Lions. Okay. And I'm not a big fan of Stratford. So, no, I'd rather not see the Rams go. Seahawks, more or less ambivalent. The Jags, that would be something new, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, honestly, yeah, looking at it, I want to see Bills and Bears. I think that would be fun. It'd be neat, but I don't think the Bears will make it because I think the Bears would lose to whoever wins between y'all and San Francisco.
Good point, CJ. Let me see. On the AFC side, I wouldn't mind seeing the Bills. Jags versus Panthers.
Bills or Steelers?
Jags more than Panthers, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Jags and Trevor Lawrence, I'd like to see him get there. Seems like a good guy. So I'd like to see them make it there.
Yeah, let's have a Carolina and Jacksonville Super Bowl, and it will be one of the lowest rated Super Bowls ever.
Probably. CJ, I don't think the Pack will beat the Bears. I have always said this. I think Jordan Love is overrated, personally. Niners, Patriots? I don't think so, man. I don't think the Niners have the depth to go that far. Denver would be interesting. I like that kid, Bo Nix. So that'd be interesting to watch.
Bo Nix.
But I couldn't believe that the most exciting game that I saw last night or yesterday, the whole day, was that Steelers Ravens game. That was a gunfight, man.
That's what I heard. I didn't watch any football this weekend.
They both were completing passes. They were, both Aaron Rodgers and what's the matter with me? I am getting old.
I can't remember his
Jackson?
name. Yeah. They were slinging the ball, man, and it came down to field goals and extra points. So that's what was amazing. And that last play, when that kick sailed right, I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, round guy, but you can have that kind of game and not be a good game. Hey, Big John, did your car get fixed, buddy? Or are you still waiting on the part?
Yeah, dude, we actually got through all the books way too quick tonight.
Yeah. So TJ, you're totally right. So who lost your jobs? Stefanski. Okay, well, we all saw that coming. The Raiders got rid of what is wrong with you? Seahawks coach for years.
I
can't remember his name all of a sudden.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Duh.
1 year and he's gone. That doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, the dude from the Cardinals, the dude from the Browns, Falcons.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, so I don't think there was anything that was a real surprise. You know what I mean? So it sounds like Jerry Jones can get rid of your defensive coordinator.
Good, because he should.
Wasn't he picked by Jerry Jones, though? Wasn't he handpicked by Jerry?
Maybe, probably. Yeah, probably.
This is your problem.
Because he was there before Schottenheimer came in, right? So, like,
that's right. Falcons and Browns also.
So I think that I think it'd be nice to have our coach kind of have his own, like, kind of have a say in the pick for the DC.
Not going to happen with Jerry Jones.
Well, he'll have.
Hasn't happened yet.
He'll have a say.
You know, it hasn't happened yet in all these years.
Hey, Jerry Jones guaranteed me that next year we're going to be in the Super Bowl. Okay, and I believe him.
And it will start next year in the fall. This is our year.
This is going to be next year is going to be our year, man. You just wait and see, man. You just wait and see.
You've said that now for 30 times, I think.
Hey, man, it happens.
So,
you know,
it's a shame you wasted a powerful offense this season.
I know. Hopefully the offense will be just as strong next year. So we'll see.
I don't know.
We got some players locked in, so we're good. I think we'll see. They're getting older. Dak ain't getting any younger. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. So did they cut a deal with Pickens?
I don't know if they've done a deal with Pickens yet. So I don't think they have.
So, yeah, well.
They should, though. They both had over 1,000 yards this year. So CD and.
Yeah, but I heard Pickens is, well, Micah Parsons. Okay, you never know with Jerry Jones. So he may try to do a secret handshake deal again. Okay. Okay. So you never know with him. That's the problem.
And is it Pickens got the same agent, I think, or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You know, it's just crazy. I feel like he's your problem. He's going to be that roadblock for you guys to ever be able to get into the postseason again.
Yeah, could be. You know, he can't be around for too much longer, though, right? I mean, he's like in his 80s, so like we probably only got at least 20 more years of this.
Oh God!
Because he's rich too, you know, so they can keep that dude alive. He's going to be like a brain and a robot body out there, bro.
Cutting deals.
Yeah,
doing press conferences.
Exactly, man.
So yeah, it's really something else. I just can't imagine being a Dallas fan. You know, I've always been a hater, but even I feel bad for you guys now.
Well, you know, it has its ups and downs.
Year after year.
Has its ups and downs. You know, I get to watch the games, you know, because they play them a lot. And so that's cool. It's like I got a buddy who's a Seahawks fan, and down here, you never get to see a Seahawks game unless you got like NFL ticket or something, you know? So
yeah, that's true. That's a good point. The boys.
Yeah, we let Diggs go to Green Bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We sure did. Just
just
send. Diggs was so good. Like what, a couple years, 2 or 3 years ago when he had like 7 or 8, like interceptions in just a few games. Like it was ridiculous that year. Like there was that one year where our defense was amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
You
goodness.
you just can't get them both to work at the same time.
I
it
know,
feels
man. It's like the movie Friday, man. We ain't ever got two things that match. We got ham, no burger, peanut butter, no jelly. You know what I'm saying?
If you kept Parsons, and then made some of the pickups you made towards the end of the year,
Yeah.
I think you guys would have been serious contenders.
Yeah, we might have beaten the Bears, the Panthers. You know.
But you let Parsons go, and then what a mess.
Yeah.
And Parsons had a great year until he got hurt.
Yeah. So it is
So
what
it
it
doesn't
is,
make any
man.
sense.
So luckily I don't have to really stress or worry about it for the next several months. And so and then like you said, in the fall, it's gonna be our year again.
Yeah.
And, we'll see how
It's a
quickly
running joke here. It's a running joke here because if you're an Eagles fan, you hate Dallas. So it's a running joke.
I bet.
So
Man.
you can
That's
imagine
how we are.
when you got eliminated, you should have seen on Facebook all over the place. Is this going to be your year, guys? It's all the Eagles fans are out crucifying the Dallas fans. I think the problem is, like so many people in our area, we feel like you're a Cowboy fan just to be contrary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know so many Cowboy fans. I asked them, "Did you live in Texas? Did you live in Dallas?" And it's always no. So how can you be a Cowboys fan? I'm sorry. That's the same way I feel about Yankee fans. Okay, it's like, did you live there? Have you lived in the Bronx? Are you from the area? Were you born there? Were your parents born there? No. Where are you from? Alabama.
Yep. It's
So
almost like
for me,
a kid that grew up playing baseball, idolizing Joe DiMaggio and Lou Gehrig and Don Mattingly and Mickey Mantle. I don't know why he would become a Yankees fan.
so nothing gets you because I like you, Robbie.
Oh, but thank
so my ex-wife, my daughter's mom, grew up in this area. Okay. All her life, she grew up in this area. So she is now dating someone who happens to be a Yankees fan. Okay. And she would never go to a ball game, never wanted to go with me and my daughter when we were still together to watch a ball game. Now she's going to the Yankee Stadium to watch the Yankees and talks to my daughter about the Yankees. And my daughter gets PO'd because I tell you right now, I raised her. Okay. So what do you think? She's a Phillies fan, of course. Right. And she's heard all my theories. Okay. She's an Eagles fan. She doesn't really follow football, but she's a Phillies fan. And she calls me up after visiting her mom and complains. She goes, "What is this? Mom never paid any attention to baseball. All of a sudden now she's a Yankees fan talking about the Yankees."
Yep.
I go, "That's your mom. I got nothing to say."
Dude, I got an ex-girlfriend that when we were dating, she absolutely hated horror movies and hated, like, especially like the slashers from the 80s with all the nudity and the violence and all that. And the other day I saw a picture of her on Facebook and she's wearing a Jason Takes Manhattan t-shirt. And I was like, get out of here. What's going on here? What's going on, man?
Unknown. And there are Yankee fans that are diehard Yankee fans. I understand that. I think my daughter's mad because, and I'm going to say this, and I hate to say this but I'm going to anyway, because she is a faceless someone that you guys have never met, never seen, and I will never mention her name. But, and it hurts my kid and it hurts me. Man, I'm getting too honest with this group. You guys know way too much about me. So when my daughter played in college, and my daughter played at Ramapo College of New Jersey, her mom could not make the time to come out to one game.
Oh, man.
Okay. Not one. I didn't miss a single game. When they went to Florida for the preseason, something they called spring games, got my butt on a plane, flew down there, spent the whole week there. Okay. So for her, all of a sudden to be bouncing into Yankee games in the Bronx, my daughter hasn't said so, but it's got to hurt. I understand that. And it kind of pisses me off.
And my younger Rex would have said something to her, but older Rex will not. I'm just, I'm too old. It's not worth stirring trouble. But it hurts her. I can tell. So, but anyway. So there you go. After school stories, no point holding anything back. Good point. You've got that right.
That's where it started. The
right.
walls, the privacy walls started collapsing.
All right. So, Jake, what do we got? What do we have coming up tonight on the XP? Anything?
Well, actually, Best Coast Comics is taking the night off tonight, so be sure to watch PCP Movie Night. That's going to be great. I can already tell. The franchise reviews are always fantastic. The Terminator one was one of my favorite ones they did.
The series that just progressively gets worse and worse and worse.
I know, right? Well, it's kind of like a U curve, right? After 1 and 2, it starts to really go downhill, and then it kind of comes up towards the end, right?
No, I don't think so.
You don't like them?
I think 5 and 6 are the worst ones, man.
No kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's just me.
All right.
It's going to be interesting to hear all of the thoughts on all of the Jurassic movies tonight, because they're not all winners. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. So I like the last one too. But anyway, that's a topic for Wednesday or next Monday. All right. Let's do the drawing for the giveaway. All right. The giveaway is, and if you haven't put the hashtag in, well, it's kind of too late. All right. Here we go. All right.
Good luck, everybody.
And the winner is Marvel fan. Congrats, bro.
Nice. Congrats.
All right. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I remember the Bonds, Bonilla. It's those days.
I like to root for the Pirates too, man. I like the Pirates.
I did for a while, but they've been bad for so long. But now they have that guy, that kid. What's his name? Skeens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So but they're going to lose him at some point. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, they've had plenty of great players over the years. you know.
That's
like,
true. Yeah, that's the point. You got a good point there. All right, so I will be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. As you heard, Nick will be on his original art show on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, Robbie's movie night. And it is Jurassic Park. So it sounds like it's going to be fun. All right. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Jay. And I will see you guys Wednesday. Peace.